My name's blurry face and I care what you think.
Happy New Year! Hello guys, Black-32 is back with another video, and this one is a different kind of video because what the fuck is happening? Okay, because I'll introduce more things to my channel, more productions, as I always say, and one of them is not Photoshop, but it's kind of Photoshoppy because it's Photoshop here. Anyway, so actually, oh, I need to go to the bathroom now, for God's sake. Anyway, this has to do with animation, because I would like to upload productions on my channel, videos, part of a production that is called animation. And I'll do animations and stories and shit like that based on some kind of other videos of mine, or I don't know, based on something, but there's gonna be animation stuff on my channel. And because I know if I post animation, I'll get questions like, how do you animate and shit? There are a lot of tutorials on YouTube, and you can check all those out, but I'll do mine as well so I can explain better than everybody else. I just think I'm explaining better. Maybe other people will explain it better than me. It depends on you guys. So you can check out other tutorials and mine too. Check out mine, only mine. I'll start in Photoshop. I'm not very good. I'll do something very fast. I don't even have the graphic tab, the graphic pad with me. I need to draw with my mouse, so fuck it. But I'll do something very quick so that you can understand the basics actually. Okay, perfect. So we'll need to go to the file tag thing over here, the file button over here. Okay, and then you're gonna choose new because you need to create a new file. Actually, new composition, but fuck it. And we're gonna call it it's okay, untitled one, because it's gonna be called background here because it's a background. Okay, you're gonna do it 1000 by 1500, so and 300 resolution, 300 pixels, color mode RGB, and background contents white. Okay, then you click OK, and you're gonna have your background over here. Now you will need to make up a brush, or you can use the presets brushes anyway. I'll click over here first of all. Okay, I'm doing this very fast, so I'll slow down so that you can understand everything I'm doing now. So you've created the background, right? Okay. By the way, this is not beginner tutorial shit. This is for intermediate, so you have to understand how Photoshop works first. You can understand from here too if you follow the buttons I push and shit without thinking of them, but it's better for you to know the basics first before you start this tutorial. So check out some basics things on the internet, because I didn't do a basics tutorial. I'll maybe do it in the future, but I'll start with animation first, because come on, everybody who will look up for the animation thingy will know the basics. Let's be serious. Okay, so you click here for a new composition. Right here, see the new layer, layer thingy. It's here. You create layer 1, and we're gonna draw a robot. We're gonna draw this robot by layers. So basically, every component of the robot is gonna be a layer. You're gonna understand this. Oh, what the fuck? Anyway, so I'm gonna take the brush tool and I'm gonna make it very big. Holy crap, that is too big. Okay, that's what she said. Okay, so this is the brush that I'm using, as you can see. What I've done actually is that I took Photoshop, I just drew some lines like that, and we got this effect. And this is the brush that I'm using, see? And if I'm doing a straight line like this, see, it looks like a pencil graph thingy, I don't know. But there are tutorials on the internet on how to make brushes. You just need to open up one background like this. You do the scratch, and then you go to edit and the fuck it is, define brush preset, and you're gonna make a brush by yourself within Photoshop. So that's easy. And as you can see, when I do this, it looks awesome. It looks like the dark side. It's very dark, but it looks awesome. It looks like it's stamped or something. I don't know, but it looks good. Well, I'm gonna save this background for later. It looks so amazing. Anyway, now we're gonna delete this layer because we don't need it. We're gonna make another one. You can delete layers. I'll show you this too, because maybe people don't know. You have you don't have to right click and delete. You can only select it and backspace. That's it. Okay, so I made a new layer, and I'm going to the brush properties here, and I'm gonna make it smaller in size, a little bit more. Perfect. And now we're gonna draw our robot. Oh my god, what the fuck, mate? Okay, we're gonna draw our robot. First of all, let me zoom in a little bit. Whoop. Good, and now we're gonna take our brush and we're gonna draw our robot. For today, like for the first part of this, I'm gonna do a round robot shitty. So yeah. Okay, so let's do a round robot, like a fat guy. Okay. Alright, this should be the head. We're gonna call this head. Good. Now we're gonna make a new layer because we want all those components different, like on different layers. Okay, so now we're gonna do the mouth part. Too big, I don't like it. Control Z for undoing faster. This one is awesome. This one is perfect. And now if we take the move tool and click here, you see you have another component of the robot. And the component, like the robot, will move its mouth from this area here. This is all taken up by your imagination. Now I'm gonna draw all the components on different layers. Okay, this was the mouth. I'll split this up because you got the idea. This is going to be the body. You got the idea, so I'm gonna split this up a little bit. Perfect. I zoomed out. Okay. You're gonna go to background layer here. Well, actually, that's not a layer yet. It's still a background. We're gonna duplicate the layer, and we're gonna make a background copy that's a layer. Okay, so that's why it's not locked here, because it's a layer. When it's not a layer, you cannot edit it because it's a background and it's locked because it's not a layer. You got the idea. Okay, I love you so much, guys. I hope you'll understand, but I'm doing this a little bit fast. So as I said, I'm gonna slow down a little bit, and I don't like the bow. The bow a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Now you go to the background copy, and you hold Control and select background copy and the first layer. You're gonna repeat this process for the others, but I'm gonna repeat it without fast forwarding it because you have to understand. And now you right click and say merge layers. And you merge the layers. If now I'm going out with all those, you merge the layers for the head. And I don't know what the fuck are those things, but it won't matter because they're covered up. And actually, it will matter because I'm gonna delete them. Holy crap! My bad. Well, actually, it's not my bad. Um, because I'm gonna take the magic wand tool. We don't want our head to have the white background everywhere because it's gonna cover up all the other elements later. So we're gonna take the magic wand tool, left click outside the head, and it's gonna select the head. I'm gonna hit delete. It's gonna delete that, and now we have the magic wand tool. We hit right click and then deselect. It deselected it, and now we'll give the background, and we'll have all the other elements. But here we're gonna have background inside the contour, the outline lines, so that the outline lines, what the fuck, the outline, so that we can color inside too. All right, and we're gonna repeat this process for all the other layers. So we're gonna duplicate the layer again. Gonna select it with the mouth, and we're gonna say merge layers. Then we're gonna deselect everything else. Well, select the mouth, of course. Do the same thing, delete, then deselect, and we're gonna have that. Now we're gonna close that too, and take the body, go here, duplicate layer. There you go. Select this layer, take the magic wand tool, and the fuck have I done? Oh, great. Sorry. So you have the background copy, you select the body, you go merge layers, then you take the magic wand tool, delete, then deselect. We're gonna take the next one, do a background copy, so duplicate layer at the background, hit OK, select it too. If you click here, I'm doing this so that it could be easier. As I said, this is not a tutorial for beginners. In Photoshop, you're gonna have here indicates layer visibility. If you click that, the layer will appear. If you click it, the layer will disappear, but it won't delete it, but it just won't show it. I'm doing that so that it can be easier not to have all the elements on here. So, okay, sorry. So we have those selected, the hand one, the background copy. We're gonna hit merge layers. Then we're gonna take it, delete. Great. Now deselect. Gonna hit the hand too. The background. No, actually, I'm not hitting that because it's gonna cover up the background. Is gonna cover up the background copy, and I won't understand when it's cut or not. So I want to understand that. Okay, we're gonna hit merge layers. After that, we're gonna hit that. We copied. We've made a selection for that as well. We've made an interior for that as well. Deselect. Take the costume. Oh shit, the costume doesn't have. All right. Where's the body? Body and the background. I need to take the brush. I forgot to make. Where's the costume here? I forgot to make the costume outline too. I'm gonna go on this. Here till here. Perfect. And okay. And now if I take the body out, yeah, I've made the costume outline perfectly. Gonna take out the background. We need to give an interior to the costume too. We're gonna say duplicate layer, select the layer copy, the background copy, that's a layer, and merge layers. Okay, it didn't work. Okay, I'm back, guys, and wait, what the fuck is happening? Okay, I'm back, guys, and I've managed to solve the problem. So what it was, I didn't pay attention to the fact that, wait, let me explain it to you. I did the bow, so you remember magic wand tool, delete, and then deselect. I'm gonna do the same thing for the costume. So I'm gonna take that out. Okay, so basically, what the fuck? Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, yeah. That because I thought this is not gonna work. No, that no. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect. All right. So actually what it was is that I made, you remember, duplicate layer here. Okay. And this wasn't selected so that it could be seen, so it wasn't visible, but it was working, but it wasn't visible. So that was the thing. If I see, if I take here, so I'm gonna do it wrong first. I'm gonna select those two and say merge layers. The fuck it is? Okay, doesn't work. But if I go now and say duplicate layer, hit OK, put this here, select both of them, merge layers, it worked. We're gonna take the magic wand tool, had this deleted, deselected, the fuck it is, deselected, and now we're gonna have, if we go up to the background, we're gonna have all of those made good. The only problem is that we need to have the contours a little bit deleted. So the costume is going to come over here. Perfect. And we're gonna select the body, take the erase tool. How did I select it like this? I just pushed E. So if you go above every icon here is gonna show the um the shortcut so that you can select it. There you go. Fuck you. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here on the pixels, and we're gonna have the contours made up good outside. So we're gonna hit E from eraser. I'm gonna delete this contour here so that it can be clean. Oh fuck. Okay. And now as you can see, it looks better. If we take the move tool of the costume, take it out, you can see the costume is right above the body. Good, 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 good. So we have all of this. Now let's color them all up. So basically, let's start with the head. We're gonna double click it, and we're gonna give I don't know, let's give them a gradient. So we're gonna hit gradient here. We're gonna get into gradient overlay properties here. This is the layer style, of course. We're gonna hit multiply, what the fuck, multiply, so that it can, we can also see all the details outside the gradient thingy. And we're gonna give a color or something. What color should we give to our robot? What name should we give to our robot? We're gonna call him Fatty. Fatty. Fatty, fat, fat. Fatty. It's nice. It's, oh my god. Looks very fatty gay, but gonna give him, yeah, this fatty gay looks good, but I don't like it. So we're gonna change the colors of the gradient. So after you select the gay thingy, we're gonna put up some yellow. You're gonna play with the colors until you get color that you want. Actually, this sky blue thingy, it's nice. Or Fetty can be green. No, the blue, it's just awesome. Yeah, the blue. Leave the blue as it is. Okay, so we're gonna give it a blue. I don't know why the fuck have I put a gradient, because it looks just one color. So you don't have to go with gradient if you don't want to. You can go with color overlay and hit multiply. But I have the gradient selected as well. So we have multiply, and we're gonna give a color that we like. Make him pink. This blue is good. Okay. We're gonna duplicate. We're gonna copy layer style and paste the layer styles on the mouth so that it looks the same as the head. So I just I just right clicked here, copy layer style, and then go on the mouth and paste layer style, and do the same things for others. The colors are just how you want them. It's just how you want the colors to be. How the fuck do you want the colors? It's just it depends on your imagination. The body should be white. Yes, because I didn't make a shirt as well, so it will look just like the white shirt behind the costume here. So we're gonna leave it white. Then the hands. The hands will be color overlay. Hit multiply, and we're gonna make them red, blue. No, we're not gonna take the brush. Fuck it. This is gonna be it. I'll leave it like that. So you've got the idea. You just have to color all those things as you want to. It depends on your imagination. And now let's get into After Effects. In order to get into After Effects with the Photoshop file, you're gonna have to save as where is it? Photoshop PSD PDD with the layers checked here, and we're gonna name it Fatty. Fatty Boom Boom. Oh, Boom Boom. I am Boom Boom. Okay, good. Saved it? Yeah, I saved Boom Boom on my desktop. Good. Now, we're gonna close this. We have Boom Boom here. And you're gonna need oh, how the fuck is a voice for your robot, because we're gonna animate it with a voice. Yeah, you're gonna animate it with the voice. So, bear with me. So in order to change the voice, like make a voice for that thingy, I don't know how to use this very good, but I'm just using an online thingy for this video. I'll do tutorials on audio programs that are more sophisticated, but for this simple thingy, I'm gonna do an online thing. So you first go to Google and search for a voice recorder online, and you're gonna find online voice recorder thing here. You're gonna record, let's say you hit allow, close, and you're gonna save it. Of course, I have a file already saved to my desktop here. We're gonna listen to it. Hello, I'm Boom Boom. Okay, we're gonna listen one more time. Hello, I'm Boom Boom. Okay, so hello, I'm Boom Boom. Um, then we're gonna go to voice changer online. I'm gonna go to voice Python online voice. What the fuck? Twisted Wave online audio editor. This one, the second one. You're gonna drop a file. Upload file. This one, open. Okay, and we're gonna pop up this window. We're gonna get play. Go play. Hello, I'm Boom Boom. Hello, I'm Boom Boom. We're gonna hit edit. No, what? We're gonna hit effect. Sorry, and we're gonna wait. Audio, maybe effect. Change pitch and yeah, effects and change pitch and speed. We're gonna go here and we're gonna get up the pitch, or we can go lower. If we go lower, it's gonna sound more mainly. Fuck it, I don't know how to explain that. Hello, boom boom, some kind of Watch Dogs 2 hacker thingy. For weird, that's like do what you will. Or you can go, if you watch my other videos, you can check them out. Love you. Or you can go upper and hello, I'm Boom Boom. No, I don't like this one. Hello, I'm Boom Boom. Something like that. We're gonna keep this one because it sounds funny. I don't know. In my mind, sounds funny. And we're gonna file and download. We're gonna have MP3 audio format, shit like that. It's download, and we have this one downloaded. We're gonna put it on our desktop here. We're gonna have Boom Boom as well, so both of them are here. Good. Gonna close our browser because we don't need, and we're gonna get in After Effects. Oh, by the way, do you like my awesome logo BT32 made in my Photoshop shit? Oh yeah, I like it so much. Okay, so we're gonna get in Adobe After Effects right now, so bear with me. Okay guys, we're continuing the tutorial of how to animate a robot in After Effects. We got in After Effects CC 2017, and how to animate a robot. Yeah, we finished the Photoshop part, we finished the voice part. As I said when I showed you how to do it in your browser, I did that like that so that it can be easy for all of you, but I'll do tutorials on audio, on more sophisticated audio editing programs. But this is just the first tutorial of this channel, and I promise I'll get better tutorials uploaded, but this is just the first one, so that you can understand how to animate and shit like that in After Effects, how to animate a robot. Of course, first of all, we got in After Effects, this is After Effects CC 2017, but you can work in After Effects CS6 as well. Alright, at File, we're gonna open up Projects. So, let's open up, first of all, we need to make a composition, of course. We're gonna do a new composition. We're gonna leave it HDTV 1080, with 29.97 frames. We can do it in 60 frames per second as well, but yeah. We can do it in 60 frames per second, but I'll leave it, where the fuck was it? I'll leave it at 30 frames per second because it's more than enough. We're gonna have 10 seconds there because we don't need a lot anyway. And we're gonna say composition 1. We'll call this fatty. Okay. No, we're gonna call this boom. Boom. Boom boom. Boom boom has come. We're gonna say boom boom has come. It's just fun. You can name it how do you want to. It's black. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay. This is the first composition. Now we're gonna double click here. Actually, I'm gonna double click here so that I can introduce boom boom. And when you want to open boom boom into After Effects, the boom boom Photoshop file, you will have to import it as not footage but composition with retain layer sizes. So composition, retain layer sizes, and click import. You click OK, and you've imported this bitch over here. Okay, we're gonna import one more thing. We're gonna double click and import the voice for this guy of us. Okay, let's go to standard and listen to the voice. Come on. Okay, let's listen. Oh, we don't have anything to listen. What the fuck? I'm gonna drag it here. Now listen.
Hello, I'm Boom Boom.
Hello, I'm Boom Boom. Alright. So, hello, I'm Boom Boom. Perfect. Now, you just have to double click Boom Boom so that you can create a new composition with Boom Boom. And you're gonna see here all the things that we have: the costume, the hand, the body, the mouth, the head, the background. Well, we're gonna delete the background because we don't need the background anymore. Wah. Yes, we don't need the background anymore, and we're gonna have to do some slightly modifications on this. So basically, when we want to transport this Boom Boom, our robot, into the Boom Boom Has Come thingy movie animation, we will have to transport it, but when he will move, we will have to move all those parts, all his parts alone. Like, we will have to repeat the process of animation for the hand, for the body, for the... Well, we don't want to do that because that would have been lame and that would have been very fucking long. We don't want this because, again, it's lame and it's not how you animate. We're gonna have to tied all the connections, like make connections between all those parts of him. So you need to tie up the hands to the body and shit like that. In order to do that, you're gonna come right here in Boom Boom composition, not in Boom Boom Has Come, because you don't have Boom Boom here. You're gonna have to go in Boom Boom thing from Photoshop. When I said I'd imported with retain layer sizes, is that we have the layers from Photoshop already selected here, as you can see. Okay, now let's go down here and do you see those whips? Yeah, those whips. Well, we're gonna push this one with the mouse clicked, and we're gonna tie one component from here with the body, because the body is the main thing that we need to tie. Like, the hands are tied to the body, the head is tied to the body, and shit like that. So when every time the body moves, all the components move with him. So I said moves. Yeah, fuck it. All the components move with it. Perfect. So we're gonna go with the head and the body here. So we're gonna take the head and go to the body and let the mouse go. After you do that, you're gonna see that here is introduced a 5.1 body, so that the head is tied up to the body. Oh, yeah, okay. The mouth, we have to do the same thing because tied up to the body. The hand 1. will have to tie it up to the body too. The hand too will have to tie it up to the body. The costume will have to tie it up to the body. And the bow will have to tie it up to the body. After you do that, and you do the same thing for all of those, so that you have 5-point body to all of those, you're basically done with the connections. This. So every time I move, what the fuck? Every time I move the body, the fucking body, the whole thing moves with him. See? Perfect. Let's put the costume back on. Perfect. Alright. Now we're gonna hold shift because we want to put boom boom on boom boom has come. So we're gonna hold shift and select all of those. Control C for control copy, and then paste it here with control V. And we've pasted our awesome robot here. Nice, right? We're gonna arrange the robot. Come on, man. Okay. We're gonna arrange the robot in the screen. Perfect. And it fits perfectly in the screen. Of course, if it wouldn't fit, you have to get it smaller or bigger. How do you want it? It depends on your robot and depends on your preference. Perfect, 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 perfect. So, as you can see, it's not animated. If we go in the preview,
Hello, I'm boom boom.
you can leave it like this, or you can animate it so that looks good and realistic. Of course, you will have to animate it. That's why I've made this tutorial. Perfect. Now, we're gonna go, so we have this. We're gonna need a background, by the way. So we're gonna need the background. Not gonna work without a background. So let's go here, right click, new, solid. We're gonna say dark gray solid. 1920 by 1080 perfect square pixels, and we're gonna make it black for the moment. And we're gonna name it BG from background. I'm gonna put it here, and we're gonna drag it all the way down. Now we're gonna go here at effects and presets, and we're gonna search for ramp. We're gonna drag gradient ramp on the BG right here. You just have to take it from here, drag and drop to BG, above BG, and we'll give our background a gradient. Of course, you can change this gradient how do you want to in the gradient ramp properties here. We're gonna choose a red top, or maybe something like this, and oh shit, we're gonna click OK, and then something red down, or something like, I don't know, blue, red, or blue, or pink. Yeah, pink, something like that. Okay, so we have a background. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now we're gonna animate our robot thingy. And okay, so in order to animate our robot thingy, we'll have to make it come into, what the fuck am I doing? I just moved the background. We're gonna have him to come inside the thing over here, like the we're gonna need this guy in this frame, but it won't appear like this, like boom. The frame comes with boom boom. I said boom. Get it? No. We're gonna have him come in the frame here. So he will come very slow in the frame, and then he's gonna talk. In order to do that, you're gonna have to put a keyframe here and a keyframe where he stops. So basically, how to do that, right? Yeah. We're gonna hit body, and we're gonna hit transform. What the fuck? Frame, you will have to go on body, so you select, let's say that you don't have anything selected, you select body here and press P for position, and you hit a keyframe. Wait, let's drag him here. We put a keyframe. We're gonna drag the keyframe about 2 seconds or 3 seconds here. And because we're gonna put another keyframe for when he is out of the frame. So here is the point where he's gonna stop right in the center, and we're gonna put another keyframe so that is gonna be out of the frame, like about here, and he's coming in. So for that, we're gonna take Boom Boom and just drag it out of the frame, and we're gonna have him here. And now, if we were wondering why that the position disappeared and all those things from transform, is just because I pushed this arrow so that they all get back to, so that the properties tab will be closed and we all get back to this clean format here. If we're gonna preview,
Hello, I'm Boom Boom.
well, it says hello, I'm Boom Boom here because I have that here, but because I have the sound from the starting from the start, of course, from the start of the animation, but we're gonna drag that over here so that it won't bother us anymore when we're gonna preview things, because it's gonna say his line from here anyway. So I'm gonna see later what we're gonna do with that. Perfect, 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 perfect. So the body has those keyframes. It's gonna stop here. When he stops, he's gonna talk somewhere about here. So he stops here and he's gonna talk here. So we're gonna put this when he starts to talk. Perfect, 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 perfect. So we animated that as well. Now let's put this. Okay, now it's better, and we're gonna put this here. Can be up. Let's preview now, because I think it's gonna do something in the middle, like it's gonna go a little bit up.
Hello, I'm Boom Boom.
Yeah, it's okay. So I just made it so it can go up a little bit here. I just wanted to go a little bit up. You don't have to do that. It depends on your imagination and what do you want to do. What do you want your robot to do, of course. So let's animate his mouth and gestures a little bit. You can have more animating presets and more animating things that of course depends on your imagination, but this is just a tutorial. So let's put him somewhere here. We're gonna drag the sound forward a little bit, and so that I can talk. First of all, I want to put here a reactor. So we're gonna hit new composition, composition, new composition. We're gonna do a composition 500 by 500 and click OK. And we're gonna have another composition here. This is a different composition that of course wasn't made 500 by 500, so that I will delete it, because I wanted 500 by 500 so that it would be easier for me to work. I want here 500, for God's sake, 500. Okay, you'll have to lock aspect ratio at 1.1. You'll have to deselect that for this. So you click OK. You're gonna have this right now, and I want to do a light reactor. Well, I never thought about this, but now it came to me the idea that he has to fly. I knew when I draw it, but I didn't know how to do it, so I'm gonna do it with you right now. So we're gonna hit new, and we're gonna do a solid here. We're gonna have a solid that will be yellow. Yes, yellow. And we're gonna say okay. With the but actually I want an ellipse. So we're gonna do an ellipse. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna take and do an ellipse with this yellow. So it's gonna add a mask there. In order to do an ellipse, you'll have to go to ellipse tool here. You just hold your left click and select ellipse. We've made this ellipse, and it added a mask over here. Now we're gonna go and take this. No, actually we're gonna take this one, reposition it a little bit. You know how to reposition it. Of course, I'm saying this. This is actually not a tutorial for this is not a tutorial for beginners, so you have to know a little bit of After Effects and things. Yeah. Perfect. So this looks okay. This actually looks okay. We're gonna go with the mask feather and we're gonna make it higher so that looks better. We're gonna have the opacity at 100%. Expansion a little bit, and shape. Shape, it's okay. The shape, it's okay. Actually, I want to drag this a little bit down. So we're gonna drag this down a little bit. Okay, I selected and I want to drag this a little bit down so that the reactor would come from here. Continuing, right? So we've managed to do the shape, we've added, we've made things, everything, it's okay. Perfect. Good. I'm thinking of adding another solid. I'll just do this. But okay, I've added another solid and that's good. But we're gonna do on one more composition of the same size. I'm gonna click OK. And we're gonna go for noise. And we're gonna do a fractal noise. I'm gonna do here new solid. I forgot about it. I'm gonna hit solid. Actually, let's delete this one because I want it black. Solid, let's do it black. Hit OK. Take the fractal noise, put it over, and we have the fractal noise. This will actually give us some lines on the what the fuck is this? Just delete that one, I don't need it. On this, so that the reactor would look like waves of energy, not only this light, static light. I'll try to do this. I've never done it, so I'm doing it live with you. This is like a live tutorial, or maybe tutorial from what I will learn something as well. But the fractal, we can animate the fractal over here and then paste it here so that we can paste it back to Boom Boom Has Come. And we're gonna go to transform. And transform, we're gonna complexity, evolution. I have the evolution options, opacity, good. So we're gonna uncheck the uniform scaling, and we're gonna go this to 0, the scale width, and the scale height we're gonna go up. Then we're gonna go with no, not that one. Sorry, my bad. We're gonna go into the I checked that by accident. We're gonna go into the complexity, high it up a little bit, and then at the contrast, I'm gonna go the contrast down, the brightness down, and the evolution. Oh, the evolution will help us a little bit. Alright, and opacity low, a little bit low. We will have to do this in a shape just like the other. So it will add a mask, of course, you know, the ellipse tool. We're gonna do it in the same shape as that one. And then with this one selected, with the selection tool selected, you can press V. We're gonna do it just the same as the other. and our animation will have about 6 seconds or 7 seconds, but we're gonna animate this. We're gonna put here, just this is how I do it. Maybe other people will find out better ways to do this, and I would like you to tell me in the comments. I am not a beginner in After Effects. I know After Effects and I know Photoshop very good, but I'm still experimenting with some of the things, and I'm doing it in maybe wrong ways or maybe in good ways. People are doing a lot of things daily in the wrong way, and there is a better way to do it. But you can tell me in the comments if you find a better way to do this. Actually, I found out that if I take the mask, put in the same shape, and now we're gonna hit here the complexity bar. You can see if no, not the complexity, I'm so sorry, the evolution. You can see if you do this, it changes. So we're gonna hit here 0, and we're gonna put this, we're gonna put keyframe. I just forgot how that is. We just selected, we put here a keyframe for the mask, and then we're gonna go at about 10 seconds, and we're gonna hit the evolution a lot, and that's the keyframe. Now we have the evolution like this. If we go to the preview, it's perfect. Alright, that's good. Now we're gonna hit shift, select that, control, wait, it's just selected with shift, good. Control copy, we're gonna go on composition to control paste, and it worked awesome. As you can see, we're gonna put this here, we're gonna drag it down, and as you can see, it looks amazing. If we go into the lime gray solid thing there, lime GR point solid one, and go with the opacity down a little bit, the reactor will take shape. And now if we hit here, as you can see, it looks amazing. The only problem though is that if we go in the black solid, transform, we're gonna give the opacity of this boy up, but the mask, I'm sorry, we've got the mask, mask 1, we're gonna say feather. Perfect. And when we hit feather and you go back, as you can see, it looks better than before, so that it won't have the contour over here just like it was until now. Perfect. Now we'll have to clean this up a little bit and put them back by hitting those arrows over here. We're gonna go with shift, boom and boom, wait, no, boom and boom, control copy, and go into boom boom has come, and control paste, and we have the reactor. Now we're gonna put the reactor down here. The only problem is that we'll have to move this boy up a little bit. Actually, we're gonna go into the body section, and we're gonna rescale it and rescale the robot. Go up with him. Perfect. And we're gonna take this, put it down here, reshape it a little bit. Okay, we reshaped this. I'm gonna take this one as well, put it here. Perfect. And now it looks. The only problem is that when we want to preview, no, fuck, to preview this, the reactor stays within there. See? Well, remember what I've done with all the components of the robot. We need to get both of those, the lime GR point solid 1 and the black solid, put both of those in connection with all the components of the body, so that we're gonna take this and go and connect it with the body by taking the whip and this connected to the body. And now let's watch. As you can see, it
Hello,
works.
I'm boom boom.
It works just amazing. The only problem is that I don't like that the mouth doesn't move. Well, I didn't animate it yet, so let's animate the mouth too. First of all, we're gonna go here and select this pen behind anchor point. What is the anchor point? Well, the anchor point is actually the point where all the point around like, oh my god, I don't know how to explain this. Well, let me show you actually. The anchor point is this one. This is the point that shows from which the hand will move, or anything you want to animate. So if the point is in center, the hand will move like a circle. But we want this to be around here, so that the hand will move from the angle that it should move naturally. For example, let's go into the hand, push this arrow, tap on this arrow, transform, and now let's go to rotation. If we go to rotation, as you can see, it rotates just like a normal hand would do. This is the anchor point. So we're gonna do this for both hands. Put the anchor point here. And for the mouth, we're gonna take the anchor point and put it right here where I told you that the mouth is going to work. So it's going to rotate. So now if we go into the mouth section and go to transform, rotation, and if we want to rotate, as you can see, it works awesome, but it rotates from that point, as you can see. Well, we won't rotate the mouth like that because it won't talk like that, but it's gonna work like this. Okay, we're gonna hit 0 to the rotation yet, and after we're done with the anchor points, let's start animating the mouth. In order to animate the mouth, we want to know where this guy stops. So he goes until here, zoop, and then he stops. We're gonna drag this, the audio line. Wait, let me drag that. Let me take that, the V tool, the selection tool thingy. I'm gonna move it there. Now we're gonna start the video from here.
Hello, I'm boom boom.
Perfect. We're gonna drag it a little bit further. He's gonna come, he stops, and now he will talk. So let's select the voice, like his line, and press LL 2 times. LL. Now it will open up this. Of course, when you go above it, it will tell you all the sound that the all words that the line will play when you want to play the MP3 file, of course. Yeah, I know, I'm very bad with explanations, but I hope you understand. You will understand. Come on, let's be serious. Perfect. So, has invited you to play Sid Meier's Civilization 5. I don't want to play that, man. I'm trying to make a tutorial, so I'll exit Steam right now. Thank you very much. Perfect. So, we're gonna hit Control, and with Control selected, like Control, you know, the keyboard control, you know, the keyboard key control. Yeah, we're gonna click this one,
Hello, I'm boom boom.
and we're gonna listen to that.
Hello, I'm boom boom.
Okay, and this is how we're gonna animate the mouth. Fuck you. Shut up. Boom boom. Shut up. You're booming out my video. You got the you were supposed to laugh now. Shut up. All right. So this is how we're gonna animate the mouth. So let's get the mouth. I already done that. Hit the arrow. Hit transform here. You're gonna have the rotation thingy here, and we're gonna listen to the waves so that we can animate the mouth. So first. So there's an H. We're gonna go to mouth, rotation. Wait, we're gonna hit keyframe for the moment he shuts the fuck up, so that there's a keyframe with his mouth closed. And then we're gonna go further. There's starting to be an H there, and we're gonna open his mouth. Let's go further. we're starting to hear an L, and that's the point where we're gonna say 0 to the rotation. There's an O there, actually here somewhere. There's an O, we're gonna open his mouth again. We're getting to O, we're gonna say 0. There's the I from I'm gonna go with 10. Let's go with 0. I'm just doing this randomly. Well, I'm listening and I'm just opening his mouth randomly because it looks good on this animation. Of course, you can experiment with what you want to. You're gonna do all the presets and other animations for your mouth after you get better and better. But this is just a tutorial for a little bit for beginners, but it's not about the basics about After Effects, Photoshop and shit. It's about the basics of how to animate a robot or how to animate something in After Effects. Okay, we closed the mouth. Okay, here we'll have to open it up again. Let's listen till now so that we can see.
Hello, I'm Boom Boom.
Okay, it looks good.
I'm Boom Boom. Hello,
Okay, here is where the word will end, that I'm, and now here's boom boom. Boom. Okay, here we're gonna boom, and here we're gonna go with 0 again. And here boom boom again. So 10. And here it closes its mouth again. Let's see how it looks.
hello, I'm Boom Boom.
Perfect! It looks amazing. Let's look again.
Hello, I'm Boom Boom.
Perfect. So, it looks amazing. He talks, but you maybe notice when he talks, there is the background behind him. And I don't want that. Well, we're gonna do that by adding another solid. Let's close all of this now because we stopped animating. Now we're gonna just look for details. So we're gonna add another solid. It's gonna be black. And we're gonna hit OK. We're gonna drag him right under the head and the mouth. We're gonna drag the robot here. And we're gonna take the pen tool. Maybe somewhere when he has his mouth opened. Somewhere here, perfect. And we're gonna hit and do a mask. Perfect. And we've made a mask for the head so that when he opens the mouth, you will see a black thingy over here, like it's inside his head. Perfect. So let's look again. Oh shit, the mask is still there. We have to connect this with the body. Perfect. And it will move with it. Let's see now.
Hello, I'm Boom Boom.
Alright, and now we just have to render it. We're gonna drag this until here because the animation ends here. And we're gonna go and render this. Okay, so in order to render it, you're gonna have edit and what the fuck? No, file. Where the fuck it is? Where's the end to render queue? I forgot about it. So you go to composition, add to render queue. We're gonna select an output for our video, so we're gonna select it on Boom Boom has come, save, and we're gonna render it. And this is how you do an animation. I'll show you what it works. But please, if you really like this video, I hope you enjoy it. I hope that it helped you with something. I hope you learned something from this. This is one of the first videos of this production, like the tutorials. So we're gonna do a production with tutorials about Photoshop, After Effects. It's done. After Photoshop, After Effects, audio, editing and shit like that, we're gonna do animation. I'm gonna show you better animation than those. I'm gonna do animated series on the channel about anything that comes up to my mind. But this is only an example of how to animate in Photoshop, using Photoshop and After Effects. This is just an example. It's an easy example. You can go and experiment with things, do interesting things and shit like that. It's gonna help you, if you like this video is gonna help you understand the basics of how to animate and then get to more experienced things. But you have to do this by experimenting. After you learn those basics, you have to experiment with any ideas you have, and if you fail, don't forget that fail means first attempt in learning. So don't forget that. Keep that in mind. Alright, now I'm gonna show you that this worked and Boom Boom has come is here. Let's watch it.
Hello, I'm Boom Boom.
And that's it. 6 seconds of animation. So, this is one of the other animations that I've done, but it's fucked up. This one is better. It looks like it's the same because the robot is the same, but it's just better. This Boom Boom has come. Boom Boom has come.
Hello, I'm Boom Boom.
Okay, so this is how you have to do. Well, actually, wait.
Hello, I'm Boom Boom.
Perfect. So, that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't worry if you fail. First attempt in learning. Hope it helped you. Experiment with anything you want to after you saw the basics in this tutorial. About basics about animation, not basics about After Effects, as I said all the time. I love you. BT32 is out, and I hope you learned something new. Love you guys. Till next time, stay safe, and I'll leave you with the outro. Love you.